Powell, covered up by Strother. Powell.
Well, they're in
a three-point opportunity here. Knew the Jokic that would lead them in that category. Powell inside, lay it up and in.
That's Courtney raised his hand.
Christian Brown. Now Harden hooks it into the corner. Powell for three. That's good. Murray with his 15th point. Nuggets have Harden bottled up. Powell's hot. He lets it fly and he hits again. Crowd chanting defense. Powell's had the hot hand. Here he comes. There it goes, and he drops in another one. Harden in the lane. Powell's got it. Here we go. Murray trying to body him up, and off the glass again.
And we're seeing it here this afternoon in Denver. Can the Clippers find a way? Down three. Coffee on the wing to Powell. Double ball fake for three for the tie. Oh, he has done it again.
You're going to go through some challenges through the course of the season, but a homestand like this can do a lot for you mentally.
Clippers force a turnover. Norman Powell feeling good, lets it fly and knocks it down. And a very nice start here for the Clippers. Hero with the double. Great ball movement. Powell driven off the line by Hero. Attacks with two.
And a great job by James Harden.
Nice save by Love. It's a good look for Highsmith. It doesn't fall. The bucket by Leonard, all started by defense from James Harden, and then quickly back the other way. It's Norman Powell to cut the lead down to 4. Very true. Jaquez drives on Kawhi Leonard, who, by the way, has played 5 minutes, and perhaps his minutes have gone up. It's Powell in the corner for the lead, and he knocks it down. It's 62-59.
Zoo inside.
I'll wait for the assist to show up in the box score. Done with the deflection interception. Back the other way. It's Powell for three. Book it. 67-61 Clippers. Powell on the wing for three. It's good again. 70-63. Timeout Miami.
Good positioning inside.
Fourth foul for Miami in the fourth.
What'd you do? Drive the ball, or you know, probably just step back and say, you know what? Next play down, next possession, I'll drive it in.
With Kawhi Leonard now back in the fold. Powell coming off the screen, goes to the rim and puts it down. 23 for Norman Powell. Did you not see the movie Three Amigos?
Yes.
1986, Oscar snub. Powell lays it in.
Who was it, Boban that did it? When he just...
And Boban Marjanovic,
yeah.
Last game last year, playing for, I believe it was...
Houston.
Powell to the rim, and he's got 29.
Gets the game off to a good start for the Hornets. Clippers' last game was Wednesday. They were down in San Antonio. That was a very testy game.
10 for 22. Leonard picked up by Green. Draws the defense. It leaves Powell open. He's driven off the line. He attacks. He soars in and lays it in. Passes outside to man. Good ball movement here for the Clippers. But it doesn't provide a shot yet. Powell turns the corner. Finds the seam. Tough shot for Norman Powell. He lays it in. He's got 8.
Zubac. Jones. Powell. From the elbow. This is the guy who is comfortable in his offensive shoes these days.
You what, yeah.
Early part of January that was postponed with those wildfires. Hornets have to go out to LA twice now. Return trips to LA to take on the Lakers and the Clippers in the months to come. That's a good defensive 5 on the floor for the Hornets. Norman Powell catch and shoot. Man, come alive, Norman Powell.
Coach Lee never looked at the bench to see if they wanted to challenge that.
Man, Powell, Jones, Harden, Coffee into the game. This is Powell, brimming with confidence.
Oh, man.
Now, Luka Doncic never was the most improved player in the league like Mirasan was, so I will defend myself with that.
All right. As Kawhi causing havoc on the defensive end.
Uh-oh, that's what we're talking about. Jones gives it up for Powell, and he just explodes to the rack. Coffee! Powell! That's a player development. He did not have that in his game 5 years ago.
On back-to-back possessions. Powell zigs and zags his way down the lane to the rim and in.
I thought Murray's going to have a difficult time shooting, and biting in left Boston open. And
Powell. Big finish for Norman Powell. Batum with a rebound. Boy, how's Batum been so good here tonight?
Man, he's just been everywhere. That Batum, rebound, break. That little crossover identifies where Messi is coming from.
13 in the previous 6 starts he has had this year. Cuts the lead in half. Powell attacks, hangs, and flashes it in! What a play by Norman Powell!
I think you saw this coming. The late closeout, Norm off the vert. Aldama, the elevator doesn't go up that high. Clips able to secure a 3-point lead.
Rebound, his 14th, a monster game for Zoo tonight. He's got 5 assists as well.
You can't run into screens and lay on him. You got to hit him and get over the top when you leave a shooter wide open like that last one. Here's a shooter.
Powell for 3, and the Clippers lead by 10.
Downfalls for this Utah team is that they have a lot of turnovers and they just seem to come at the wrong time for them.
Bench is loving it.
Back, grew up in Palmdale. About an hour north of here. 3 goes for Norm Powell. That's his 4th triple. Zoo down the lane. It's Powell in the corner for 3. Yes, sir!
Way to affect the game without scoring the basketball, and he does it every single time he's on the floor. Powell. Tough shot in the corner for some. It goes for Powell.
I believe it'll be Golden State Bowl to start the 4th. Big report. Rodius reported. Can Powell beat the buzzer?
It's in the air. Oh, he put it in!
Plays to Leonard. Picked up by Reeves. Kawhi draws the crowd. That leaves Powell open for the 3. It's good. Games prior to last night, an average 13 points a contest. Deep 3 for Powell. Responds in kind.
Lots of contact inside. Bodies hit the floor. Here comes Hart the other way. Done. Powell, a great look at a 3, and he rips the cords.
Zoo had the rebound. It's Derrick Jones Jr. who takes it away. Powell for 3 on the wing. He does it again! Powell feels the contact, lets it fly, counted, and a foul. The Clippers can take the lead for the first time since the opening moments. It's Powell for 3. Yes, sir!
Yeah, just 22% as we mentioned in the first half.
Yeah, I was going to say that game planning looks like Norman Powell pulls up and one. Finally, we got, yes, you can score the ball, but James Harden has a scorer's mentality.
So does Norman Powell, and he knocks down a 3. And Zoo in the corner to Powell the 3. It is good. It catches the Clippers right where they itch. Powell contested 15-footer. It's good. Clippers now 3 of 10. Lone remaining player from that squad. Powell drives and dishes to Dunn. The catch and shoot 3. It is good. And the band sings hallelujah. George loses the handle right into the hands of Zoo. It's Powell. Checks his rear view to the rack and puts it in. Filipowski says, don't mind if I do. The 3 is long, and the rebound belongs to Dunn. Ahead to Powell. Attacks on Filipowski to the rim, and in. Counted and a foul.
And Filipowski looked like his feet were nailed to the floor that time. Once Norm put the ball down, he knew he was turning that corner, going to the rack, and you see Norm needing a little oxygen right now.
Powell's played 19 minutes already in this first half. Collects it. 3rd effort here for the Clippers. Powell. The runner trickles home for Norman Powell, who's got a game-high 17. And the Jazz now lead by 1 after the Clippers led by 5 moments ago. Powell to the rim. Strong drive by Norman Powell. By Hyundai.
And Norm Powell going to his right hand to the middle of the floor, turns that corner. Concentration.
Bounces to Potter, intercepted by Powell. Back to Jones, down the lane, hangs off the window. A whistle will send him to the line. Rebound tapped around, kept alive by Zoo. Powell accelerates, lobs it to Zoo. This is where he's done all of his damage. It's been his office tonight. Ivica Zubac with 20 points and 11 rebounds.
Watch. Derek Jones Jr. comes down with it, throws it back in. The lob up there from Norm to Zoo. Can't run into screens and lay on him. You got to hit him and get over the top, or you leave a shooter wide open like that last one. Here's a shooter.
Powell for three, and the Clippers lead by 10.
The downfalls for this Utah team is that they have a lot of turnovers, and they just seem to come at the wrong time for them.
Four fouls for the Jazz as Zoo takes it to the house and makes a little noise. 24 for Zoo.
Finish. There's Norm knowing exactly where Zoo is, camping along the baseline.